Hey, what's going on YouTube? EasyTech231 here. Welcome back to another episode of Best Android Setups. I asked you guys on Twitter what you guys wanted to see, and I put their sick setup. Some of you guys asked what I meant by that. Well, basically, according to Urban Dictionary, sick means something that's exceptionally cool, something that's above the cool standard. So I have a few things to address. Number one, if you haven't already, go to the Android Police channel and check out the video that I did on all of the Google Nexus phones that came out over the past few years. We may be saying goodbye to the Nexus phone. So with that being said, I actually picked up a Nexus 1 just for the heck of it. This thing is awesome. I actually really like this phone. So I just picked it up because I'm an Android fan, and yeah, I just felt like picking it up. Now, the other thing that I wanted to address is if you guys want more Android setups, you want more tips, you want more feedback on your setups, go ahead and download the Candid application. You can get it on Android and even iOS if you wanted to. And there I have a group called Best Android Setups. It's a group with about 2,300 members right now, as of right now. And we're going to try to ramp that up a little bit, create a nice community. A lot of people have actually been hitting me up saying how much they like the application. So if you guys want to get feedback on your setups, you want to get inspiration for your own setup, then definitely check it out. It's a great place to get some ideas and to critique other people's setups. So definitely check it out. I have a link for the application down below if you're interested. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into these awesome setups. All right, so our first setup comes to us from Leonardo. We are looking at Nova Launcher Prime Beta. The icon pack is the minimal, I don't know, something like that. The search bar up there is from the RL for Zuper widget skin. The wallpaper is from Backdrops. And all of this is running on the OnePlus 3. All right, so this is a pretty basic setup, right? I mean, nothing too crazy going on here. But the reason why I included it is because I really like the selection of pretty much everything you've got going on here. Your widget up top, that's a clean Google search bar. I like that. And the icon pack choice. I don't think I've seen that one here on the show, but it is a solid icon pack. And then the wallpaper is nice and clean. Shout out to you Star Wars fans out there. But the first thing that I really did notice was that your Google search bar is not going edge to edge, and it's kind of uniform with your icons. And at first I was like, did he do that on purpose? I don't know. But it kind of looks that way as we look at this screenshot where your month calendar widget also is not going edge to edge on the display, and it's very uniform with your 8 icons below that. So that's pretty cool. So that's pretty much it. I like your setup. It is sick in that everything that you chose here works really well together, and I like it. Good job. All right, so our next setup comes to us from Abir. All right, so since this is a very simple setup, we've got a very simple description here. We've got Nova Launcher with the Meta icon pack, and this is all being run on the LG G4. Next time, my friend, please do include the wallpaper and the widget that you were using in this setup. Yet again, another simple setup, but I included it because I like how you've color-coded everything. You've got a red and dark gray and white theme going on here. It's really nice, but other than that, it's very basic. Everything is actually put together really well. It's kind of hard to find widgets that have the perfect shade of red. It kind of matches the wallpaper with that cube thing going on there, and then your icons down there at the bottom. Other than that, it's a very basic setup. Hope it works out for you, but yeah, I do like the way it looks. Great job. All right, so setup number 3 comes to us from Lucas. Lucas is using Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 6x7. We've got the Glim icon pack. The search bar is from the Parrot for Zuper skin. The bottom widgets were made by Lucas. The wallpaper is from Backdrops, and all of this is being run on the Motorola Moto G3. Boom, it's a 3P, right? This is another very, very simple setup, but this one stood out to me as I was scrolling through my submissions. I said, whoa, this one is just too cool. This one has to be in this episode. The first thing that really jumped out to me was that Spotify icon. A purple Spotify icon. I've never seen that before. And then you have, I think that's YouTube Gaming right next to it. And then I think you have Phoenix for Twitter, which is blue. So you've got some very interesting colors going on here with your icons, but they match your wallpaper perfectly. And then on top of that, you have your Google search bar. And then I think that's the voice search icon on the right on the search bar. That matches the wallpaper perfectly as well. I don't know how you came up with this, but this just looks fantastic. That's pretty much all I can say about this setup. It just looks awesome, aka sick. All right, so we got the homie Brianna back at it again with our next setup. This is the one that she created while not doing homework. We're looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 10x8. We've got the All Mug icon pack. The wallpaper is from Dark Ops, which I believe is an icon pack. And the widget is from Fox for Zuper. All right, so I think Brianna might be onto something. At the end of this email, she says every setup has to have the triple C check: contrast, clean, and creative. I like that. I like that. This here is the definition of sick, and I'll tell you why. So for some reason, at first, I thought that the airplane was part of the widget, but it's actually not. It's part of the wallpaper. This widget is placed so perfectly so that the airplane can fly right through it. That's just a very small detail, but it makes for an awesome looking setup. And then you have your 8 apps down there at the bottom in the darker area, and you've got a perfectly chosen icon pack so that the icon colors just kind of pop out at you. Excellent choice. Unlabeled icons as well. On this screenshot here, you've got weather timeline. Again, that plane is flying perfectly through these widgets here. This looks so sick. And then you've got your 12 grid of your grid of 12 icons there at the bottom. And if you guys are watching closely, you'll probably see that she also has the Candid application. So if you guys want to see more of these setups, hit up Candid and you'll see more of these awesome setups. Moving on to the next screenshot, just super clean. Again, avoiding the clash between the widget and the wallpaper. They're separate. And this just looks fantastic. So this is a sick setup. It's one of my favorites. So very good job on your setup as always. Also making a return is Shazin. Gotcha. Here in this email, you've corrected me. Although last time you gave me kind of the go-ahead to pronounce it any way I wanted to. Be careful with that because I will probably pronounce it incorrectly like I have already. Your name is pronounced Shazen. Did I say that correctly this time? Thank you very much. You are probably going to be the next person entering the EasyTech231 official EasyTech231 Best Android Setups Hall of Fame with this setup. This one here is also sick. I love it. All right, so we are looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 10 by 9. The Zooper widget is from the, nope, psych. This is a fully custom made Zooper widget. The wallpaper and the icons are from the Simpac's icon pack, and all of this is being run on the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. All right, so at the end of the submission email, Shazen says, again, I know it's way too early, but hey, folks on Candid are telling me to do this, and some of my friends too, so yeah. Keep making those great videos. Rock on. Rock on, brother. So yes, we only have one screenshot here, but really, one screenshot is all we need. Starting off with the icon pack, the Simpac's icon pack. If you guys haven't checked that one out yet, it's a fantastic icon pack. I came across it maybe about a week and a half ago-ish, and it's wonderful. It's like something I haven't really seen before. It is very well put together, and I can't wait to see what future updates hold. But taking a look at this, your widget is made by you. That's awesome. The wallpaper is also really clean as well. I do like that one. And if you guys want to check that out, get the Simpac's icon pack because it has different colored triangles going on there as well. I mean, what can I say about this? You've got the date there at the bottom, what I believe to be the battery percentage there towards the bottom. You've hit the status bar. You've got a bunch of applications at the top, and then you have them at the bottom as well. I mean, this is just sick. You just look at this, and I don't even have to explain it. We can just sit here and look at this. I mean, we just got to appreciate this. So definitely a great setup. I'm a huge fan. Keep up the great work. All right, so our last setup comes to us from Enyel. We are looking at Nova Launcher Prime with a grid size of 7 by 4. The icons and the wallpaper come from the Simpac's icon pack. The Google widget up top is actually built into Nova Launcher, and all of this is being run on the Google Nexus 5. All right, so Enyel actually hit me up with this setup on Twitter. I think it was yesterday, and I said, you have to submit that. It will be in the next video because I just love it so much. Starting off with the icon pack. The icon pack, as you guys know, is a younger icon pack. It costs about $1, I think. The Simpac's icon pack is a definite win. 99 cents. I mean, what else is there to say? And it comes with cool wallpapers like this one. Now, if I had a scoring system, I would probably deduct creative points because the wallpaper is included with the icon pack and you didn't really have to go to another place to find wallpaper that would go with it. It's kind of built in. It's nothing against the setup, nothing against you or anything like that. This is a fantastic choice. I'm just saying, if I had, sorry, I just ate Chinese food. Ugh. I'm just saying that if I had a scoring system, then I would probably deduct creative points because you had a wallpaper that was built into the icon pack. Anyway, regardless, awesome choice in wallpaper. I really like it. It's very clean and minimal, just one element in there, and then it matches everything perfectly. Now, that Google search bar at the top, it's not even a bar anymore, the Google search pill as they call it, I guess. You also have color coded to match everything here. And going back to the icon pack, I really like it because while it may be very, very colorful, it's not so vibrant. The icons just aren't too vibrant in their color, so they're not bam, hit you in the face with color. They're colorful, but they're just very chill and mellow. I like that. And the soft keys that you have down there at the bottom, those are really clean too. So other than that, your setup as a whole is just very basic and clean, but it's just so nice. It's very pleasing to the eye, and overall you did a great job with your setup. So that pretty much does it for Best Android Setups episode 6. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 6. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment your thoughts on which setup you think was the best out of all of the setups that I featured in today's video. Let me know which one you guys liked the best. If I had to choose, see that would be pretty difficult. Why did I put this on myself? If I had to choose, it would probably be a 3-way tie between Brianna, Enyel, and Shazen. That's probably just how it's gonna have to go. Also, don't forget Brianna's CCC check. What was it again? Oh yeah, contrast, clean, and creative. Don't forget it. Also, I have to remind myself how to pronounce Shazam. Shazam. Shazam? Shazam. Shazam. Whatever it is and however you pronounce it, it's still a really cool name. So that pretty much does it for this episode. Again, if you guys like the video, hit that like button. I don't think I've ever said that twice in a video, but there's a first time for everything. Also, shout out to the Nexus family. We might be saying goodbye to the whole Nexus movement in terms of smartphones, but who knows? Yeah, shout out to the Nexus family. Also, hit up Candid if you guys want to get more setups for Android, if you guys want to get opinions, you guys want to get feedback, you guys want to get ideas for your setup and all that awesome stuff, then hit up Candid. You guys will not regret it. So that is it for the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.